this question is for Pete Russell. We've had some criticism from Kieron Pollard over the red card rule. Any further negative follow on your part? Are you still happy as the head of CPL to have the red card rule?
Yeah, I thought it did exactly what I wanted it to do, really. So unfortunately, Kieron doesn't quite see it that way. But look, it's tough because as I'm sure Captain next to me will agree, if you have 3 overs where you're effectively under penalty, it does make a difference. But the reason we've done it is just to try and speed up the pace of play. That's really it. I think it's, I know IPL games were going well over 4 hours, which is just too long. In fact, I sat next to someone in the stands during that game on Sunday, and he had to get a ferry back to Nevis, and he had to leave the game early because of the amount of time that it took to bowl those last few overs. So, and the last over was bowled in 12 minutes, which again is just not acceptable. So look, it has a knock-on effect. I mean, we're doing it for the fans. I mean, that's really the reason for doing it. I'm certainly not minded to change it. I think it's, if you look at actually the overall timings, each game is 17 minutes quicker than it was last year. So, from that point of view, it's been a success, and it's just unfortunate that Trinidad got caught up in it. But everyone signed up to the rules, so I'm happy with where we're at.
We did see, in fact, and anyone who's watching that, the Knight Riders did in fact take very long to bowl their overs. Pollard, I think, is guilty of wasting time, almost, I would want to suggest. I don't want you to comment, but I think he's guilty of wasting time, and then to say afterwards that he doesn't like the rule, obviously, but he's the one who created the problem.
Yeah, I mean, look, as you say, it's not for me to comment on how they take their time up, but the reality is the timing is there for a reason. It's international standard. So unfortunately, as you say, it's he overstepped it in terms of the timing, and that was the end of it. I think from a CPL perspective, we were obviously disappointed by the comments afterwards, but emotions run high. But for us, we think that the rule is there for a reason, and every other captain and team has adhered to it. And hopefully that will be the case going forward, because we certainly don't want to see red cards being shown every game. That's not the purpose here. But yeah, I think if the actual outcome of the red card, it did what it was supposed to do in terms of acting as a deterrent, I would say.